Okay. Let's see if we can make this work. We've got Twitch up. We've got Kick up. Now we need YouTube. It looks like YouTube's working now. Connecting streaming software. Let's see what happens here. This is my first time using Restream, guys, on streaming stuff. So don't judge me. Restream, guys. Because I've got to check the quality and all this business first. Looks like it's actually streaming on YouTube correctly, so that's nice. Look at us go, boys. Look at us go. And girls. And girls. I'm going to check out. Hold on, I got to go here and look at this and see if this gives me... it does. Wait, why is my monetization off, though? Turn my monetization back on. What kind of shit is this? I'm trying to make my 74 cents. YouTube, fucking come in here telling me no, we can't do that. We've got to make our 74 cents. This is how I keep my wife from leaving me. All right. So we've got that going. Why does this chat not load though? Is this the wrong chat? Let's see. Let us see. Okay, don't judge me. Don't judge me. What happened there? Oh, that's what's going on. Okay. All right. Well, I hope everybody's having a good day. It's a Saturday. Who doesn't like Saturdays? Well, I guess people that work on Saturdays, right? Like if I had to work on Saturday, I'd probably fucking hate Saturday. But I don't work on Saturdays. That's the reason I am here right now. Having a good time with you good people. How do I pop chat out and restream? So I can put it in the browser. Oh, there we go. There is my face. And then there is the settings. Reply commands. Oh, there's bots and stuff. I can link the Discord as well. Look at us go. We're gonna do this business. Got business. I got a lot going on here, guys. This is the first time. First time on the restream. So don't judge me. Windows capture device. There we go. I wonder if this is actually... Oh, does this stay static? It does stay static. Look at that. I like to show it again. Use the docs menu bar. Oh, boys, girls, what are we doing? Where is it? Chat. There you go. Where's my chat? Oh, my chat's loaded, guys. I have loaded the chat. I am so excited. All right. Let's get back in here then. Let's go here. We're just going to hang out. Watch the videos I told people I'd pop on. Just like see some stuff. See what you guys are doing. Oh God, is this real?
I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours for bullshit pay, so I can sit out here and waste my life away.
Alright, that's amazing. I don't want to get a DMCA though. That was fucking amazing. That was pretty amazing, actually. Hank Hill singing "Richmond North of Richmond" could possibly be... When we get off stream, guys, I'm probably be playing that all day. Oh, hey, look. My mic has been off this entire time. Excellent. Windows captures device. Make sure we're doing all the right things here. Oh no, it wasn't. I'm so bad today. It's Saturday. What do we expect, guys? I'm trying to wake up. Let's see. Let's see what Howard Stern has to say about this.
All right, so now, Crystal,
Yeah.
there's this clip of Howard Stern that's going viral, and you know, in right-wing land, they're using it to like beat up on him and be like, "Haha, what an idiot!" But you know, I've also seen other reactions to it as well. Curious what you think of it. Let's take a look.
I kind of take that as a compliment that I'm woke. I'll tell you how I feel about it. To me, the opposite of woke is being asleep. And
Good call.
if woke means I can't get behind Trump, which is what I think it means, or that I support.
Yeah. I mean, if that's what it means, I'm pretty good with just being woke. I mean, how much evidence do people need before they actually like admit that Donald Trump did some stuff that he shouldn't have done? I mean, the dude incriminates himself every day of the week. He says things like, it wasn't their plan, it was my plan, when his defense was that it was their plan. I mean, those indictments are pretty well spelled out. So, I mean, I don't understand all the people that are so dead set on defending this reality TV show president. It's kind of insane.
People who want to be transgender or I'm for the vaccine. Dude, call me woke as you fucking want. I'm not for stupidity. You know, I ran out Friday morning. I was over at CVS. Thank you, CVS. I went over there 9 a.m. and got myself that new vaccine for COVID.
So my take on this is it's indicative of.
Is Howard Stern, is that how old I am now? Is that now Howard Stern is like, is the idea of being shocking is to say that you like took a vaccine? That's where we got in 2023. Back in like, was it like the 90s when Howard Stern started, when did Howard Stern start, when did Prime Day start? Howard Stern. How long has Howard Stern been doing it? Mid 1970s. 1981 began. Between 86 and 2005 is when he did his nationally syndicated show. He's been doing this serious since 2006. God, that is so crazy. Since the 80s, at least, and it looks like since the mid 70s, has been doing this. So this guy has gone through multiple decades of shock jock stuff. Like, that's crazy. So he's now in the 2020s. The most shocking thing you can possibly do in 2020 is get the vaccine. Like, this is where we've gotten with our society. Our society is to a point now where, like, the most shocking thing you can do is get a vaccine. Okay.
The fact that we absolutely have hit peak anti-wokeness. Because, you know, and you talked about this quite a bit as well. There was a poll that came out which showed that, like, even among Republican voters, the notion of, like, wokeness and all the issues around it are polling very, very low.
Yeah.
Like, nobody cares about trans people. Nobody, like, all these things are minuscule compared to material issues. And what you saw is Vivek Ramaswamy, who was running as the anti-woke guy,
Vivek.
and Ron DeSantis, who was running as the anti-woke guy. After that poll came out, they all switched on a dime. I haven't heard them say the word woke since.
Yeah.
And then now you get, you know, Howard Stern, who certainly lost a lot of clout and prominence from his heyday back in the 90s.
And also women's bodily autonomy. I mean, now they're looking for like a whole new way of talking about it. Like, they don't want to say pro-life anymore. Like, this just goes to show, like, 75-80% of our country probably agrees on like the majority of things. It's just like when we get down to the gnat's ass on some of these subjects that people, you know, obviously something like pro-life or pro-choice is a pretty polarizing topic. But I mean, if you're pro-choice, you're willing to let people be pro-life. You don't care that they're pro-life. It's just the other side of the conversation where it's like, if you're pro-life, then you don't want people to be pro-choice. But I actually know plenty of people that are pro-life that also understand why people are pro-choice. It's like 75 or 80% of our entire country actually agrees on like the majority of the stuff. It's just when you get to these like crazy fringe people that like just have to have these like insane takes on everything because they're just like, I don't know, mentally unhealthy. I don't know, but it's just trippy to where we're at with our political atmosphere right now.
1990s, when everybody cared every little word he said. But now you see something like this. I don't think anybody would have said this 2 years ago. I don't think anybody would. Actually, I'm proudly woke. That's not something that you would have heard. And he goes, actually, I am proudly woke. He says the opposite of woke is asleep. And he defines it as, if you're saying I'm anti-Trump, hell yeah, I'm anti-Trump. You're saying I support trans people, hell yeah, I support trans people. You're saying I support the vaccine and think it works, hell yeah, I support the vaccine and think it works.
Yeah, to me it's indicative of the fact that like everyone has a different definition for what this word means,
which is like every argument nowadays is about like definitions of words. It's so insane, and it's kind of just like drives me up a fucking wall. Oh, am I allowed to curse on Twitch? I don't know. Well, we'll find out, huh? It is. It's just insane to me that like everything nowadays is coming down to like a semantic definition. Like everybody has these like widely varying definitions of each and every word and what it means to them. It's like these are just like grunts. We just grunt and we try to convey emotion and tone and try to get people to understand us as best as we can. And it's just kind of like it's not a perfect system. I guess we're going to be, no, I was going to say we're going to have the microchips in our brain from Elon here at one point or another. And even then, how confusing is it going to be to just like hear people's thoughts? It's almost like the only way you could have like a really like clear communication system is if like emotion was conveyed. Because like when people are being sarcastic, like I like to be sarcastic and I like to make jokes. And sometimes I say things that I don't mean, and then people take it as though that's something that I believe. It's like you almost need like a something that goes off in the brain that says this guy's being sarcastic right now, or he's happy, he's saying sick in a cool way. When he says woke, he just means that he wants to be a nice person. He wants to be polite. He wants to be a good person. It's like it's the only way to have like, I don't know, real communication, I guess. We have these really strange things now where we just like constantly complain about semantic definitions.
Is part of what it made it not have political potency. I mean, Trump kind of identified this, even as he would bash wokeness. He also said like, nobody really knows what it means. And
like poor Crystal. Hold on. Sorry, Crystal. What did I do to you? There we go. Oh, there we go. I'm messing things up. There you go. Oh, come down. No, stop that. Sorry, guys. Like I said, first timer. There we go. All right. Crystal Ball was like off the screen there. I was feeling bad. Sorry, Crystal.
Because Howard Stern, like, what is he known for? Being the over-the-top, vulgar, raunchy shock jock, which is definitely the opposite of being overly politically correct, which was kind of the original negative idea of wokeness. So for him then to turn around and embrace the term like, hell yeah, I'm woke, to me it is indicative of the fact that it is a word that has no content or no meaning, or at least no shared content or meaning, and has become sort of like utterly politically useless.
I do think, though, it became to mean what he's describing it as, which is like the catch-all boogeyman for people on the right.
I just think that like people are tired, man. It's like you can't, like, it's so hard to keep up with all of the stuff, all of the things that these like politicians want you to be upset with. Like woke, I guess, is kind of like inclusive of a lot of different things. A specific like ideology, I guess, is what you'd say. But it's like people can't stay this angry for this long without it becoming like exhausting. And I mean, if you can, then you're just like really mentally unhealthy to be able to stay this upset for this long. You've got to like learn to like chill the fuck out every once in a while. Calm down. Somebody says a word you don't like. Somebody calls you something you don't like. Like, it's okay. You're going to be all right. You're going to make it. You're going to wake up tomorrow and go to your job. And it's so funny because it almost only exists on the online atmosphere, because it's like when you go out in public and you see each other, there's people walking around with like all of these thoughts, all these different like opinions and ideologies. And when they see each other in public, they just go, "Hi, how's it going?" And that's because etiquette exists. That's why manners exist, is because we all have different viewpoints on things, but it's like you can seriously just talk to each other when you're out in public and have like regular conversations. And you might disagree on some stuff, but when you're face to face, you're actually like, oh, okay, this person doesn't believe what I believe. This is mildly awkward. Maybe I should switch subject. You know, it's like obviously this like this big bar between us with the internet has created an ability for people to just like create atmospheres that are extremely polarizing, and it's obviously for me a bit of a bad idea in my opinion. Get out and touch grass, guys. Got to touch grass.
Anything that's vaguely related to the left or liberals or Democrats is woke.
Yeah.
That's how I think it came to be used. The original idea of it, there's a positive connotation and a negative connotation definition. The positive one, I'd say, is alert to injustice. That's the way it was originally used in a positive sense. The way it was originally used in a negative sense is authoritarianism in defense of perceived social justice.
Yeah.
Right. So those are the two different definitions. The way he's using it is more how it came to be used, which is, you know, this is woke, that is woke, everybody's woke, my grandma's woke.
The military's woke.
You're woke
the
on a boat. You're woke on a boat. You're woke on
a boat.
That's how it came to be used, right? Yeah. And so he's like, okay, if you want to define it as I'm anti-Trump, yes. And look, on that front, it's like, if that is the definition you're going with, then absolutely, I would say I'm woke too. If you say the definition is the being authoritarian in defense of perceived social justice, like banning speakers who say messed up things, then I would say I'm not woke. Then I would say I'm anti-woke.
Exactly, which is why, again, I think the word has become like sort of worthless and meaningless, because if every time you use a word, you have to define what it means to you in that moment, and by this definition I mean it, and by that definition I don't, then how is this even a useful term for us in terms of the political lexicon at this point?
Yeah, exactly.
And I mean, I also think everything eventually comes back to what people really care about, which is material interests. And so you could try to spark up culture war stuff as much as you want, but you end up ultimately looking ridiculous. Look at the people over on the Daily Wire. They can't go 7 seconds without talking about trans people, and they look ridiculous. And they look stupid. You got people like Michael Knowles calling for mass arrests at Pride Parade.
Oh, we should watch some Michael Knowles. I have not watched any Michael Knowles videos in so long. Like, I am being a little delinquent from not watching Michael Knowles videos. Maybe after this we check out a Michael Knowles video. I haven't seen a Michael Knowles.
In defense of Lauren Boebert, who was jacking somebody off in a movie theater.
Whoa! Am I allowed to talk about that?
Somehow the jacking off in public is fine, but you can't have trans people exist in public, right? And so I think it's like, here's the thing: the anti-woke crusaders started to embody all of the qualities and characteristics that they claimed they hated about the woke.
Yes.
The whole idea was, oh, you're too woke. You're gonna care about like a female video game character's tits? That's so stupid. You want to control people? That's like woke nonsense. But then it became on the anti-woke side. It's like, you have a black character in Star Wars?
Yeah, or or how dare you make
the Little Mermaid. She's gonna say Little Mermaid. I know it. I don't know about the rest of you guys, but I was down with the Little Mermaid. Dude, she's hot. I don't know why you guys getting mad. Like, start like enjoying life again, guys. Start appreciating all the stuff that we have. It's an exciting time. Who gives a shit, man? It's Halle Berry. Like, I'm down, right? Wasn't it Halle Berry? Oh, God. Like, why are people so upset about these things? Like, it's the Little Mermaid. I mean, it's for kids and everything. But I think Halle Berry's hot. So, anyways.
The Little Mermaid black or
Knew
whatever.
it!
It's like, who gives a fuck?
Pre-watch.
There's this term, woke scold, right? Where it's like the idea is you're like the school mom, you're constantly policing, like looking for word infractions or whatever. And yeah, they have taken on those characteristics.
That's right.
Of constantly like, oh my God, the map in Barbie was not right. And like how this character.
Dude, the map in Barbie thing was my favorite. The whole, was it 8 dashes? Because it's like China owns the Chinese Sea. And dude, there was a freaking football play. There was a play for, like, it was like a slant across the middle on that map, and, like, nobody pointed that out. Like a fucking kid's treasure map. Like, this is what I'm saying. It's like, why can't people just have fun anymore? Like, this is, I think you guys need to touch grass. not anybody that's watching. Don't touch grass yet. I need you to like watch my video. This is it's my first restream, so I need to know if it's bad or not. But like people need to go out, touch grass, like get some vitamin D in your life, like stop like dragging around all this baggage with you to out in public. I mean, like I said, like when you do meet people out in public, most of the time they just like observe etiquette. But you get people in conversations and they start like dumping all this like shit they saw on the internet on you. It's like, have fun. Go to a movie. Enjoy a movie. I just saw that Gran Turismo movie was out, and that looks fucking cool, dude. Like, it looks awesome. It's kind of like, I think it's based on a true story about a kid that like was like playing video games and then became like a race car driver. I mean, that's like the kind of shit like I would daydream about when I was a kid in high school and stuff like that, or in middle school. Like, you just like, you know, have these like fantasies of like becoming somebody important and wanting to like race fucking cars and like doing like fantastic shit. And now it's like all we do is bitch and complain all the time about stuff.
Character talked about this thing and Snow White, did you see the latest Snow White controversy? And so it's very unappealing. I mean, it's very unappealing to have a group of people who's constantly.
It's also a bunch of people that are never gonna go watch those movies. Like, you're never gonna go see. I didn't go see The Little Mermaid. I didn't go see Barbie. I did watch Ben Shapiro's review of it, so I pretty much know the entire movie because Ben Shapiro is very invested. Very invested in the Barbie movie that he disliked. It's like, dude, you're like complaining about stuff that you're never even going to watch, that your children are never going to watch, you're never going to go see. It's like you're so mad about something that like doesn't even actually affect your life. Like, just let people enjoy stuff, man. It's like we've kind of gotten into this world that I'm really happy about, where it's like we get to watch Marvel movies. Because when I was a kid, it was like reading comics was like, you're a big nerd. Like, you shouldn't be doing that. Like, you should go to work. You should stop being a nerd. You should, you know. And now it's like people can enjoy the Marvel movies. Everybody likes them together. It's fun times. I thought we were like actually doing so. There's Dungeons and Dragon movies. Like, people don't like make crazy ass comments about like Satan cults and stuff like that. And it's like, if we finally get to a point where we can like enjoy stuff and we're having a good time, and just everybody has to ruin it with all this bullshit. So it's like, who cares? Who cares if Snow White's not white? I don't care. It's a movie I'll never watch. And if I do watch it, I don't know. I probably like it, actually, to be honest with you.
Constantly policing and obsessing over these minor, trivial, identity-based details.
Yeah, like if you're talking about Disney movies and video games and you think it's like serious political commentary, go fuck yourself. Right? Like, really? Fucking Disney movies, and you're like, I'm morally grandstanding on the Disney issue.
That's what I'm saying.
About?
That's what I'm saying. What's up, Nathan? Thanks for popping in on my first restream. Let me know if it's like bad quality, if the voice is bad or the video is bad, because this is the first time I've used Restream, so I'm actually streaming on Kick and Twitch as well right now, and I might start streaming on Facebook too. So we're just trying to get out there and like find more people, more like-minded individuals that want to get together and have a good goddamn time. This is like going to be my goal, is to get enough people together that we start to feel like there's sanity again, or we all just have a good time together, and we just block out the noise of all the idiots that just want to like be mad all the time. Yeah, and you know about Shabibo because I know about Shabibo. We know about Shabibo together.
You got anything to say about tax rates or unions or war or anything that actually matters?
Or like the biggest problem facing our children is like the My Special Unicorn book in the library or whatever it is that they're freaking out against.
So yeah, I mean, I think this commentary.
And isn't that like a little bit of like where we get into these like debates, and you're watching these debate talks, and people like make a situation that's not really that complicated into this like obscenely complicated thing. It's like we have too much time on our hands, and so we spend so much time thinking about these subjects that when we finally get together, we're like, hold on, I need to information dump all these things that I saw about this, and I like read this thing, and I saw this and then we don't like completely understand it either. So then we're just like half-ass attempting to explain our portion of why we think something is wrong. And it's like, I think sometimes we just like overly complicate like some of these subjects, and they don't need to be explained as thoroughly as maybe I'm doing right now. But this is my job, right? It's not my actual job, but I think that we could be just like, we could be having better conversations. We could be having more fun with life. I mean, I have a lot of fun in life, just so you guys know. I'm a very positive person. I like getting out and doing things and having fun. I have a great family. I have a good social life and great work life. I just want to encourage other people to do so as well. Hi, Clay. Came across you out driving Lyft and watching between rides. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, see, it's like it doesn't seem like that big of a deal. If you made a movie with Satan as the main character, it's like the fact that like would completely ruin certain people's like worlds. Like it's like I don't want to be an old person and just talk about how sensitive people are, but like who cares, man? Like what was it, that one that just came with The Sound of Silence or whatever? Like I've been told like the movie itself is actually like not great, but like yeah, I guess it has like a good reason for being a movie. It's like, okay, I'm good with that. Like that's what, I don't care. Like watch the movie if you guys want it. Like I know it's about like some children's stuff, some trafficking stuff, and like I think those are really important things, and I know the statistics, and I also know that like 99% of all of those abductions are from like familial ties and stuff. And so like I do like try to like research these things and look into them because I think they're important. But if you want to go watch The Sound of Silence, go watch Sound of Silence, man. I don't care. Just like don't fucking get mad at other people if they don't watch it, and don't get mad at people if they do watch it. Like just let them do their thing. Let's have some fun. Let's enjoy stuff. Like if I want to go to like a baseball game, I want to go to a baseball game. I don't want to like go to it like my father-in-law. Oh god, the football thing with Kaepernick. He's like, football's just too political for me to watch now. I'm like, I watch football every Sunday. As you guys can tell, I'm a bit of a fan. I just think that there's no like politics in football when I'm watching it. Like the announcers aren't talking about Joe Biden or Donald Trump. It's like it's right down the middle. Nobody, not even down the middle. It's like it doesn't exist. And just because this dude like kneeled, like he made his political stance on police violence, and then it went away. I'm sure every one of those guys votes either for a Republican or a Democrat, and I'm sure they would like to talk about it at some point, but like I don't care. I'm watching football, and if that's that, yeah, I'm gonna guess that some of those people have political ideologies that differ from mine. And I'm okay with that. I don't care, man. I'm just there to have fun. I want to watch football. Like not everything has to be that deep.
From Stern like a year or two ago, people would have been like, "Oh, what an idiot!" But now you hear it,
yeah,
like, I get what he's saying.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So.
Indeed.
That's pretty funny. Like I said, it's trippy that now in 2023, what is considered like controversial is a dude saying that like he thinks people should have rights, and he's gonna get a vaccine. That's crazy that's where we're at, guys. I was like, that's so funny. Oh, this guy, I love this guy right here. This is like one of my new favorite people. Ginger Billy.
Get down in there. Oh! Well, hey there!
Oh, wow.
As you can see,
Oh,
I'm
Ginger
working
Billy.
on my chainsaw.
Why are you so loud, bro?
Now, when I work on stuff, I don't just use any tools. I only use snap-on tools.
Okay, is this is this an advertisement? He got paid for this, didn't he? I love this. Oh, what is this? Oh, that's amazing. I bet his kid did that. You know what I love about this dude too? He is burly as hell, and I think he does this intentionally. He sticks out his stomach. Like he's got a little pot belly. He just rocks the pot belly. He is burly as hell, and I don't know if you guys have seen any of his tattoos. His tattoos are amazing.
Yeah, I guess you could say that Snap-on is the Gucci of hand tools and the Rolls Royce of toolboxes. Yeah, you won't catch me using those Craftsman, Pittsburgh, or Stanley tools. Nah, them's for peasants. I only use the best, and the best is Snap-on. You see a Snap?
Oh man. I'm trying to not I won't play the whole videos. I want to make you guys go watch these videos and stuff. 10 things Ben Shapiro can't live without.
Alrighty, folks. Today I'm gonna go through 10 things I cannot live without.
Oh, what do you think they are? One's got to be the Torah, right? Because he's Jewish. I want to say the Bible. Wait. Is Ben Shapiro Jewish? Or is he Judeo-Christian? What is the difference between Jewish and Judeo-Christian? I hope you guys know that now you guys are hanging out with me on these days. These are just going to be like random ADHD streams. And we're just going to react to things. And we're going to talk about stuff. And eventually I'm going to get people to be able to come on and talk to me as soon as my old ass can figure out how to make that work. Maybe Angela can pop on here and teach me how to actually be a real YouTube streamer. Hey, what's happening, Peachtree? Thanks for checking in. Maybe we'll look at some neutrinos now that she's here. What was I going to look at? How do you spell Judeo-Christian? J-E-U-D-A... Oh, I was close. Okay, Judeo-Christian ethics. Wikipedia has taught me everything. Oh man, I don't know if I've ever been diagnosed with ADHD. Is that really how you spell it? That's like some French shit, Peachtree. I can't spell that. I don't think I even have those keys on my keyboard with the accents. Oh, no, I did. They give me Ritalin. You guys know what Ritalin is? Ritalin was like the it was like the Adderall of my generation. And dude, I got like high as a kite when I was like 10 years old, dude. I was just like, I was sitting at the table and I couldn't stop like rubbing my pants while I'm talking to the counselor. And she's like, I don't think the medicine's working. I was like, yeah, I don't think so either, lady. They took me off that medicine real quick. I was a handful. Okay, the idea that Judeo-Christian values underpins American politics, law, and morals has been a part of the American... I don't care about that. I want to know. Use of Judeo values is common to Jews and Christians. So is that what is Shabibo a Judeo-Christian? This is like a mixture, huh? Franklin Roosevelt had numerous religious references, which was widely commented upon at the time. Although it did not use the term Judeo-Christian, it came to be seen by scholars as in tune with the emerging view of a Judeo-Christian tradition. Lyndon Johnson. Have we ever had a president that was not religious? Is there... Don't judge my typing skills, guys. Biden is the second only. Wow, he's only the second Catholic. Really? Ronald Reagan had to have been a Christian, right? Boom, got it. If that's a Jeopardy question, I win. I win hard if that's a Jeopardy question. Anybody who believes in God, Christian God, Jewish God? All right. Yeah, he is. Peachtree. Good job, Peachtree. Thank you. It looks like that was clearly and definitively not Christian. Well, yeah, there's Catholics. I just want to know if there's like a president that had no religious affiliation. Oh, 3. There we go. Look at us. Look at us, guys. Episcopalian. The Episcopalians, huh? What is that? Do they like fish or something? Oh, you did a bachelor's in theology, Peachtree? Dude, yeah, I'm going to have to bring you on the show and you're going to talk to me about theology because the only thing I know about religion is nothing at all. Unitarian. What is that? No formal affiliation. Thomas Jefferson, Abraham Lincoln, and Andrew Johnson. Can I click that? Abraham Lincoln. Dude, Abe was amazing. No formal education. But he was a lawyer. That makes sense. Dude, he made $25,000 a year. That was big money back in those days, dude. $25,000 a year in 1860? Yeah. 1860, 1864. He made $25,000 a year. That's big money. He had 1, 2, 3. What do you have? 4 children, 4 kids. Mary Todd. That's like my favorite name right there is Mary Todd. If I was able of having another kid, I'd probably name my even if it was a boy, I'd name him Mary Todd. We just call him Todd. President of the United States, 1861, 1865. We all know how that ended. All right. What's the 10 things that you guys think that Ben Shapiro can't live without? I'm going the Bible. He's a music guy, so I'm going to guess he plays violin. So I'm going to say violin. I'm going to say Michael Knowles. He can't live without Michael Knowles. That's all I got. What else does Ben Shapiro actually like 10 things? I don't even know if that's possible. Could he a mirror? Nathan, good call. Let's see. Clay, Beelzebub, Beelzebub. All right, let's let Shabibo talk. Let's let him, in his own words. Ben Shabibo.
I can't live without. This video is sponsored by ExpressVPN.
Dude.
Okay, number 1. Whatever watch I'm wearing that.
Oh God.
I have.
Something tells me. Something just tells me that Ben Shabibo is like the most anal retentive person about being on time. And generally, I think that's a good thing. Like usually, I'm pretty big on people being on time, especially to things like this. If I tell you I want to do a show at 6, like you guys see my show, I log on at 6 o'clock like every single time. If somebody says they want me to come and do something with them, I'm pretty on point with that. But like, I just can only think of Ben Shabibo standing there, and you're supposed to be like at like whatever event you're going to at 6, and it's like 5:40, and Shabibo wants to be there 5 minutes early, so he's always on time, and he's just like looking at his watch, and he's like, "Are we leaving or not? Are we leaving or not?" Like, Shabibo would drive me crazy, dude. Peachtree, you're agnostic. I've been researching this a bit and getting into it, and I liked the idea of secular humanism. I really like the idea of like that. What I really do believe is that I want to see the human race like do better and become more progressive, and people to become happier. I want to get out of this bullshit like age that we're in right now, where everybody's freaking out and so mad about everything. I mean, you can see actually I got my little folder up here for. That's my little folder for research I've been doing. So I like secular humanism, which I think it does have something to do with a little bit about being agnostic. Let's see.
And Omega, this is a James Bond Omega from the last Bond film. Didn't love the film, loved the watch. The watch is fantastic. Check out this band. It's a nice band. It's kind of cool because it wears almost formal. So the rule on a formal band is typically you want it to be leather, not metal. But this is durable because it's made of metal, but also it's kind of smooth, so you can wear it as a...
Of course, Shabibo knows everything about watch bands. See, this is the type of stuff I could never call. I could never call that he knew about watch bands, but I should know this. It's just anal retentive enough.
It's a formal watch, even though it's not really a formal watch. This is...
Could you see just like debating hair gel? No, that's a good one, Clay. That's a good one. Hair gel. Can you see just like debating Shabibo about like he's like, yeah, well, this watch I have, it's a pretty nice watch. It's a formal watch, and he's like, that's not a formal watch. It's not leather. Actually, your watch can't be leather and be formal. That's actually not true.
A diver watch. You can tell it's a diver watch because it has the thicker bezel that has times on it. The watches that I tend to wear the most are this one. I have a Rolex Submariner.
Oh, man.
That I bought. I have a Zenith Rolex Daytona. So I wear that one as well. Those are kind of like the 3 that I wear on a daily basis because I have different levels of watches. I have some like really nice watches that I wear only upon formal occasions or with a tuxedo or something. And then I have the watches that I'll wear.
Okay, I'm going to ask this and I'm going to qualify it first so that way nobody gets mad at me. I have a son who has Asperger's, so I know quite a bit about children on the spectrum, and I love my son. He's an amazing person, and and but he has quirks. Okay. Do you think Shabibo is on the spectrum? Because he's got some quirks. I mean, I've heard people say this, and it kind of drives me nuts when they say it, but I've heard people say, everybody's on the spectrum. I don't mean it in that manner. I mean, he's got some pretty trippy little quirks. I think he might be a little bit on the spectrum, and I don't mean that in a bad way at all. Like I said, my son is autistic, and my son is a wonderful, beautiful human being, and he's probably going to be one of these people that save the world because he's smarter than, like, everybody I know.
On, like, an everyday basis. And those ones I wear specifically because if they get dinged a little bit by my kids, I can survive that. Like, you don't want to be wearing a Patek Nautilus, and then your kid dings it. Alrighty, number 2, lightsaber.
Lightsabers!
So I can fight with my kids. So this...
Oh, man. And why did they play that clip? Why did they play the clip where he murders all the little, like, Jedis? Do they know what they're playing? Oh, man, what a strange house Shabiba has to have. He's got, like, fucking $50,000 Rolexes and then some freaking, some lightsabers. This is awesome, actually. I'm enjoying this too much.
This is like a nightly thing. A typical evening lightsaber fight. It's usually my son doing either blue for Obi-Wan or green for Luke in Return of the Jedi because he has a couple different lightsabers.
Oh, dude. I guarantee you, if you ever say anything wrong, and I don't mean bad, I mean just wrong, like if you're like, you confuse like Obi-Wan with Luke's father or something like that, like Shabibo probably gives you the longest Star Wars lecture you will ever get in your life. Something tells me Shabibo will just go off on you if you get something wrong about Star Wars. Like if you said Star Trek was better than Star Wars, I bet you Shabibo just goes to town on you.
My daughter tends to do the white dual blade Ahsoka. She likes going for it with both of them. My tiniest daughter, this is the funniest one, the 3-year-old, she screws 2 of them together and turns them red and goes Darth Maul, which is pretty awesome. She totally cannot wield it. It is.
Oh, one of his kids picks the evil people. Of course. Ben doesn't even see it. It's right in front of his face. This is the one. This is the one that he tells he's her father, and she's like, no! It can't be true! Then she runs the saber through him. Doesn't Adam Driver, see this is where Shabibo would yell at me, doesn't Adam Driver kill his dad, Han Solo, in the new ones? Like Rise of Skywalker or one of those. I'm not a huge Star Wars fan, so like once again, you guys are gonna have to educate me on all this stuff.
It is significantly longer than she is tall. But it's really fun. I put on Duel of the Fates, and then we all just like fight each other. No mercy, man.
Dude, he knows the name of the songs. Duel of the Fates. Oh my god, this is actually like mildly heartwarming, Shabibo.
I'm just telling you, I destroy my kids when it comes to lightsaber fighting.
There's any ground rules?
Yeah, I mean, no hitting people in the face. If somebody says stop, you have to stop. I try to have them take turns because if it's too many people all at once.
Oh, dude, Shabibo can make anything not fun. Only Shabibo could make, like, a lightsaber fight not fun. He's like, okay, before we do this, we're going to go over the rules. There's, like, 37 rules. We're going to talk about all of them. And you guys, if you break any of them, then you have to go on timeout, okay? So then we're going to be very nice to each other. And, like, we're not going to do anything that I say that we're not going to do. So if you do, you're going to have to go sit down, all right? Oh, fuck. Brother Jumbie. What is up, my man? Thank you for the chat, dude. Shoving love to my second favorite ginger. Peggy Bundy is your number 1. You know what, Brother Jumbie? I ain't even mad about that. Peggy Bundy, I grew up with Peggy Bundy, and I loved Peggy. I also loved Christina Applegate. Christina Applegate was definitely one of my favorites. I think I was like fucking 12 or 13. That was like right around puberty time. I can tell you right now, Christina Applegate, she lived rent-free in my head. For sure.
Somebody's going to get hit. There have not been any significant injuries on my watch. I I will say that. I also, there were so many friends who were coming over who wanted the lightsabers that I actually bought like a bunch of them. So we have like 9 of them.
Yes, lightsaber.
Oh yeah, like we have kids come over and it's like their favorite thing in the entire world. We're like, okay, go upstairs and have a lightsaber fight, and everyone has a lightsaber. And then if they wreck each other and their parents are okay with it, that's just the way it's gonna go. I try to teach my kids some of the moves, like spinning around or like the jump attack.
You always say hello there before you go.
Yeah, hello there. Yeah. Number 3.
I
violins.
called it!
I don't practice as much as I should, but I do love the violin that I got.
Dude, I called it. I knew he had a violin. I love violin, by the way. Bach is like one of my favorites. I always mess up his name. Pianini. Amazing as well. Mozart. I don't know if you guys know this, but Einstein played violin. Einstein also played violin. I bet you Weinstein. I bet you Einstein was a ripping violin player. He would play violin while he was doing incredibly complex calculations in his head. Like, we have like jokes about people not being able to chew bubblegum and walk at the same time. And Einstein was so far ahead of the rest of us that he did like insanely complex mathematical calculations while playing Bach. I think he hated Beethoven. I can't remember which one he hated. He either hated Bach or Beethoven. One or the other. It started with a B. Paganini. There it is, Paganini. I love me some Paganini. Dude, violin is my favorite. I love violin. Kelly was top 5 dead or alive. Damn right, Brother Jumbie. Dude, I don't know. Is Christina Applegate still alive? I bet she's still hot. Hold on. Let's see. See, this is why I'm doing these ones, so we can do this stuff right here. Okay. This is why I wanted to do this with you guys, because then I don't have to format my show. We can just sit here and we can do stuff like this. Christina Applegate. Oh, she has MS. Aww. Well, that makes me sad. My stepmother had MS. MS is gnarly. It is really scary stuff. Where are the images? Now, John, she's making me feel bad that I'm doing this. Oh, there it is. Okay. I know how to operate. Still hot. My opinion. Still a beautiful woman. Still a beautiful woman. Christina Applegate. Still can have my heart. Still have my heart. Alright. Now that I'm sad.
It took me years and years and years
Now that
to
I'm
get a truly
sad.
nice violin. Like a mid-range nice violin is very expensive. Like think car expensive. For years and years I played on my grandfather's violin, which was like a cheap piece of crap. It's harder to play. Like a nice violin is in fact easier to play, but you'd only be able to tell that if you can actually achieve a certain level.
My kids are at that age where they get to bring home the recorders and stuff. Her friend plays violin, and they put her on. Okay, so like if you come to my house and I'm playing a video game and I'm talking to my friends, I wear a headset because I'm a respectful human being. Okay. These goddamn kids ain't got no respect. They just walk around with the phone. They're like that person in the store that walks around talking to their friend on their phone and they just hold the phone while they're walking. That's my children. They just walk through the house. My daughter walks through the house as her friend practices playing the violin, and it's just I just need her to get better at playing the violin, and I need it to happen soon. Oh man. Great Pill. What up, buddy? Oh man, the people, I can't stay. I was behind somebody driving home yesterday. It's Friday. I'm like, hell yeah, I get to go home. I am so excited. The work week is over. I don't have to deal with any more dumbass people. And I get behind and this person's driving super slow. And they pull up to the yield and they stop at the yield. I'm like, you don't have to stop at the yield. You just drive fucking through if no one else is coming. And I look and they're doing this. They've got their phone up and they're holding their phone up and they're talking to their phone. And I'm like, God damn it, man. I just cannot escape these people. I can't escape them. Oh, man. Let's see. Violin. That's where.
It's not like it'll make
violin.
somebody who's mediocre sound amazing. It'll make somebody who's good sound better than they are, and somebody who's great sound better than they are. My violin was made by a violin maker called Oreste Martini. I'm totally botching his name, I'm sure. The violin was made in like 1948. It's a beautiful instrument. Really,
Oh
really
my
nice
god.
instrument.
Dude, how expensive is Ben Shapiro's violin? Oh my god. Like, this is my problem. Like, and I'm not saying people can't have nice things. I think that everybody should enjoy life, buy the stuff that you know makes you happy. But if you're like a Judeo-Christian, if you like believe in like that Jesus was this person that was helping people, it's like, dude, how many people could you help instead of buying like a ridiculously expensive violin? Like, that's my like main problem with religion is like when you get down to like those kind of like, I don't know, really like basic things of like you can own a violin or you can like house this person for a year. Like, these are the kind of things that I think Jesus would want to ask you about when you get up there, right? Like, you get up there and like Jesus is like, so you did a pretty good job, but you know you spent a lot of money on frivolous shit and never helped the homeless people. Family's good. Family's good, Gray Pill. Family's doing good. I hope you got some sleep last night. We were up pretty late. I don't know how Jack and Kankle, how they were finishing their night. It was still pretty heated when I was leaving, so I'm hoping it was. I hope that everybody is learning to conversate in a way that that is productive. And if you guys ever want to see it, you guys ever want to see some of our late night chats, you can go check out Kanklemore on Kick. Kanklemore. It's spelt exactly like you expect it to be, phonetically. Kanklemore on Kick to see some of the late night 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, talking about some of the dumbest shit and also some of the smartest shit that you'll ever hear people talk about. Mostly me and Gray Pill just sitting there going, okay, stop yelling at each other. Be nicer. Like, you know, be civil. We're just here to try and keep these guys under control. Brother Jumpy, you can come anytime you want. Gray Pill just is, you know, he's being rude. Oh, were you? You're debating some red pillars? Oh, that's my style. We might have to watch some red pill shit here so that way everybody can laugh at these people. You know what? The laughter is the best medicine. 100%. We watched that video on mass psychosis, and it literally said mocking is okay for dealing with mass psychosis. So I felt like that was in some way like psychologically it like bolstered my argument. So I felt like on a professional side that I was okay now with mocking certain people like red pillars.
But aspiration, one day I want to, you know, find like a Guarneri. And I have played a Strad, by the way, and
I don't know any of these words he's saying. Oh, a Strat. He's played the guitar, electric guitar. What is this? What is this audio,
Number 4,
Ben Shapiro?
my phone, and of course my laptop. They asked
Oh
me what
my
kind of
God.
laptop I wanted. I was like, the one with the biggest screens that
I should have called that.
See all the things that I need to see while I'm doing the show.
Look at him. Oh,
So I'm
dude.
using this constantly. I'm constantly writing. I'm constantly searching on the internet. I'm constantly using it for the show. Same thing with the phone. Although I don't have X/Twitter on the phone. One of my wife's best recommendations: take that off your phone, because otherwise you're just going to be searching it all day long.
The world needs less Facebook and more face-to-face.
So the
Oh,
phone is-
Letterkenny. Oh, Peachtree. You're Canadian. I have other Canadians in here. You guys love Letterkenny, right? Tell me you love Letterkenny. Letterkenny is like one of my top 5 comedy shows. Like, I don't know if you guys have never seen Letterkenny. Maybe I should play some and just fucking take the DMCA for it. 'Cause it's amazing. Like, I'll just like cut it out afterwards. Maybe we'll just watch it and we'll cut it out afterwards. But the scene where they're playing catch and the big dude's talking about the girl sticking the fingers in your nether regions. Dude, that is some of the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life.
mainly used for just
Pops would tell me have charisma. It beats confrontation with comedy. Yeah, dude. Like, there's nothing like all these young dudes that are having all these issues with talking to women and stuff. It's like they think that you get confidence by like reading shit on the internet, and it's like, no, dude. Like, you get confidence by speaking to women. Like, if you want to be more confident talking to women, then you're gonna have to take some L's, bro. You're gonna have to get out there, and you're gonna have to every once in a while say some stuff that like people are gonna look at you and judge you a little bit for, and you're gonna be like, oh, maybe I shouldn't say that because girls don't like to hear you say dumb shit like that, and maybe I don't know, also like accrue a sense of humor, like grow one. I don't know how you grow a sense of humor. I was just born with this natural, amazing ability. Okay. And also I think I'm fucking hilarious. Like, so also finding yourself really funny is also important to me, as long as at least somebody else is laughing. But it's just like I've told people this before, like me and my wife have been in this, 20-year relationship, and there's been, hard times for us where we've had these like intense conversations where both of us are crying, and I can make my wife laugh. I can make my wife laugh in like the most intense situations. I can make my wife laugh during sex, but not for the reasons dudes do. Okay. All right. I can crack a joke right in the middle of sex because that's how I roll. All right. Like, go out there, work on your confidence, work on making people laugh, be an enjoyable human being. Like, that is so underestimated. Like, be the type of person, if you really want women to like you, be the type of person that they want to be around. Like, be the type of person that's enjoyable. Like, that doesn't just go for women. That goes for everybody out there. Like, when you're a human being that is insufferable and you can't figure out why women don't like you or you don't have friends, start there. Like, be more positive. Like, bring something. A sense of humor, a sense of positivity. Okay, I'm ranting, sorry. I've been hanging out with Angela and Grayfield and those guys way too much now. Now I'm like I've gone from politically polarizing to now I've got all these things to talk about on this side too. What up, Moxie? Stop being so goddamn corny. Moxie's right about that shit. If you can be funny, be funny. Stop being so goddamn corny. And like I said, confidence is built. You just don't tell people you're confident. I have so many young dudes that they come in and they're, what up, yo, what's good, what's happening, what's live? And I'm like, dude, I see right through all that shit. I don't need catchphrases. I don't need catchphrases. What I need you to do is to like work hard on who you are. Spend some time building experience. Get out in the world and touch some grass. And then like your confidence will show through. Like the people that will love you, that you want to love you, will come to you. The community will be built around you and your confidence and your personality. And if you ain't got no personality, I can't help you.
Communications. The most used apps would be like
whatever, Uncle Fatty.
Signal, text messages from Kelly. We'll get to Kelly later. And as always, if I have a phone and I have a laptop, I'm not going to use them without ExpressVPN because
oh my god,
your data is your business, my data is my.
Dude, Ben Shapiro's always trying to sneak his commercials
in. ExpressVPN.
Stop that shit. Oh Christ.
Or to advertisers. Go check them out right now at expressvpn.com, NYT right now. So we're going to stick this in like one giant box. There's like a bunch of it, right? So I've got my
Jewish items, okay.
On my head pretty much all times except when I'm in the shower, the pool, or sleeping, which is to remind you that God is above you and also...
And I'm going to go ahead and qualify this. As far as religions go, the Jewish religion is my favorite. And that's because there's a certain sect of the Jewish religion where they try to prove the Torah wrong. Like they're using the scientific method on their own holy book. I actually really have a lot of that brings me a lot of joy, right? Like to think that they're trying to prove the religion wrong with like the scientific method. Shakily is like absolutely amazing. So I do have a lot of appreciation for the Jewish faith. I love Christopher Hitchens. We can watch some Christopher Hitchens stuff. But some of his best debates, some of Sam Harris's best debates have been with the Jewish faith. Because there's a lot that goes along with it that is like very logical. They're willing to question certain things, So I just want to qualify that before he jumps into his Jewish items that he enjoys.
Also, theoretically, you only have to wear it when you're saying blessings over food or other items. Traditional Jews wear it all the time. Yeah.
Okay. That's just to cover their bald spot. 100% some dude was like, no, I'm not bald. I have to wear this hat because of my religion. Tell me that's not true.
Yeah, here it is. This is what the kippah looks like when it's not on the top of my head. Behold it in all of its round glory. Every morning I've got my tallis, and my tefillin. The tallis is what you see in all the photographs of people at the Wailing Wall wearing like the white kind of cloak. And it's got tzitzit at the end of it, which are the fringes that are talked about in the Bible. They're supposed to wear a four-corner garment. So I've got my tallis, I have my tefillin, which are phylacteries in English. No one knows what phylacteries are, except for the Orthodox Jews who still use them. So,
are those GoPros? What is that? Okay, somebody help me out. What is that? What is going on here? See, I like fantasy books, and you would think I would be religious because of that. Because I'm into it. This is all like, I mean, I don't have any cool stuff like this. I have swords. Those are real swords, too, just so you guys know. You guys ever want to see me pull out the swords. Those are real swords, okay? I don't buy fake swords. I don't know anything about none of this, Moxie. Moxie, I am, if you guys don't know, I grew up very, very uneducated. My whole point of being on YouTube with all these beautiful people is that they're helping me to become a better and more educated person. Everything that I've learned in life, I have learned from the doing. And I haven't spent a lot of time in school. I once was on probation, and a wonderful, wonderful probation officer named Cynthia Rodriguez. She was the meanest little Mexican lady you ever meet in your life. Once threatened me with jail time for not going to school. So this is my pay it forward, you know, for Cynthia Rodriguez getting my shit together, because she was like, if you don't go to school, I'm gonna put your ass in YA. So I'm trying to pay it back, you know. This is what the religious people use to pray. Okay, so they got a thing. They got a oh, so the Catholics have like rosaries, right? Catholics have rosaries. Is this like the Jewish version of a rosary? Look, you got a nice watch. Jewish people don't mess around. They all got nice watches.
except for the Orthodox Jews who still use them. So when Christians read phylacteries, they're like, of course, phylacteries, and then they have no idea what the hell a phylactery is.
Yeah, I don't either.
That's the stuff you wrap around your
arm. Oh, there it is.
And you wrap it in a certain way, and you have it on your head as well, because it says in the Bible that you're supposed to bind it on your hand, and also between your eyes. Between your eyes, technically, we say is like between, but up, right? So that's why.
Okay, but we gotta talk about this, man. Okay, anybody else does stuff like this that isn't religious, and we call them crazy. Like, anybody else, like, does crazy shit like that, like, raps or, like, you're like, this is how I talk to the person. Like, anybody else, we would be like, that person's insane. We give such free passes to religious people. We're like, no. No, it's totally cool for them to do it, but everybody else is insane. Okay. Oh, it's only for men? Okay. Dude, Fatty, and just so everybody knows in my chat that knows the other Fatty, that's not Fatty. That's Uncle Fatty. Uncle Fatty's from my community, and he's a good dude. So don't be hating on him because you think he's the other Fatty, which Angela all the time thinks. I don't even know what I was about to say. Oh yeah, lizards. So I hate the cold, dude. I hate cold weather. I live in the mountains where it's cold all the time and shit. And I'm the grumpiest dude during the cold part of the season. My boss the other day, because I wear pants all the time. 100-degree weather, I wear pants. I'll wear like a long sleeve shirt. I like being hot. I like sweating. My muscles feel good when I'm hot. Like it's just like everything about it. Like I grew up in a place that's like 114, 115 degrees during the summer. So it gets up to like 102. I'm like, yeah, this is good. I like this. And my boss the other day is like, you're a lizard person. You're a fucking lizard person. And I was like, he's probably not wrong. All of these conspiracy theorists that think that there's lizard people out there, I'm like, I'm one of the lizard people. And then I was like, dude, I wonder if like when they come down, like do they come down like in the movies to like pick me up? And I'm like, I don't want to go because now I've married a human, okay? And I have children. That's the setup for my movie. Is I'm actually a lizard serpent person, okay, that everybody's concerned about, but I don't know it because my memory's been erased, okay? And then the aliens, my people, the lizard people, are going to come down to get me and bring me back, and it's going to be like they're going to try and subjugate the human race, but I'm on your side now, guys. I'm on your side now because I've married a human and I have children with him, so I'm invested. So now we can't destroy the world anymore. That's what I'm going with. And just so you guys know, that came from my boss.
You wear it up here. So that's like the davening gear. So use that every morning for the first prayer of the day, Shachris. In this basket, you also have to put
I don't
Torah.
understand.
So the people ask me what is the book that I rely on the most. There's no question it is the Bible. It is the book I know the best. Like all Orthodox Jews, I go through it at least once a year in completion, which means that at this point,
Dude, lying ass. No way. Okay, maybe like it takes a year. You could probably get through it in a year.
Gone through it at least 30 times, and then I go through it more than that. The Bible, it's good. Number 6, Bull and Branch.
All right, take that back. Ben Shapiro probably reads it twice a year.
Makes an Afghan blanket. This thing is.
Ben Shapiro's the type of dude that, like, when you're in class with Ben Shapiro, he's the first guy to get done with every test and make sure everybody knows about it. You know, like he walks that test right up to the teacher's desk. You know, that's Ben Shapiro.
Unbelievable. I'm not just saying this.
It's Blinky.
Is a sponsor. It is just that good. It is awesome. When I say that this thing is like so good that I travel with it, I'm not lying. I'm not making that up. It's an actual thing that I do. I fold it up and I bring it with me to hotels. I find sheets hard to sleep in. They're not breathable enough and they tend to weigh on me.
Oh my god.
I sleep with this thing every night.
Dude, he has sensory issues too. I'm going with I think he's on the spectrum. I am, and like I said, I don't mean that in a derogatory manner. I will continue to qualify that my son is autistic and I love the community. I'm just saying these are all things that people on the spectrum complain about.
Great, it's breathable, highly recommended. It's just that good. Number 7, my family, of course. So I've said it for many, many, many years that there are two types of people. There are family people and there are friends people. They're not the same type of people. I'm a family person, which means that I have lived my entire life within like a mile of my parents. I married my wife for 15 years. We have 4 kids. Her parents live close by. I have 2 sisters who live close by. My family is basically the thing that I care about, not only most in the world, maybe the only thing I care about, actually.
Aww. They're pulling the too. I'm on as well. You know, this is like what I've said before about like our current political atmosphere is that I don't agree with a lot of this stuff that Shabibo believes. I don't, you know, I'm sure me and him would go at it as far as pro-life, pro-choice. I'm sure that, you know, we could probably have a couple things in the conservative sphere as far as like financials go that we probably would have a little bit of differences of opinion on, like social safety nets and stuff like that. We probably pretty much agree on, you know, how tax money is probably misused and how the government is inefficient and all these things. But the one thing I would say is like, there is so much that we can agree upon that it like drives me nuts to watch people just like fight the way they do about all of the politics, because some of the things that we can all get behind is like caring for your family, like caring for your significant other, caring for your parents, caring for your children. And that does genuinely make me feel good for Shabibo. I think that he's a strange little dude sometimes, but I've said this before. Anybody that takes care of children, anybody that supports young people, I could disagree with you on like almost everything else, and I could still like support you, because if you're there for the kids, if you're there to help, you know, young people grow and progress, then you're my kind of people.
Without the family, not worth it. The family is the thing. I've never shown a picture of my family on YouTube before. Here they are. They're beautiful, aren't they? Number 8,
He's so
popcorn.
strange.
So if you are trying to stay in shape in any serious way, my biggest problem staying in shape is that I get to like 9 p.m. at night and I am hungry.
Get in my belly!
I get hungry late night. We eat dinner with my kids at like 5:30, 6 o'clock. And so I'm not going to bed till like 11 usually, and that's a big gap for me. And so popcorn and water is like a great filling snack that is almost all fiber.
I'll just enjoy this glass of wine.
All right, back to him being insufferable again. Just have a candy bar. Have some ice cream, Ben Shapiro. My guy. He just back to insufferable.
I'm stuffed. Just get
I do like popcorn, and I drink a lot of water.
some popcorn kernels, take some olive oil, put it in the pot, and then you cover it in the olive oil, turn it up, put a lid on the pot, pop popcorn.
Dude, and Shabibo, of course, eats only healthy popcorn. Put some butter on it.
Put a little salt on it, you're good to go. Popcorn, very, very useful. Number 9, books. all of them.
I'm with him on
the
that
truth
one.
Is I carry
I'm
around
with
a
him
book
on
pretty
that
much
one.
everywhere. My team was asking me which books I'm currently reading, and I was honestly having a tough time coming up with the names of them because I'm currently reading, I believe, 6 simultaneously.
So nice that I'm going to jot your name down in my book of enchanting, success-filled people that are winning at life.
I'm reading one called The Discoverers, which is about world history. I am reading a book on Indian philosophy. I'm reading a book on Confucianism.
Yeah, we gotta loosen you up.
I'm reading a fiction book by Lionel Shriver. And I'm reading a book that is a Yale doctoral thesis.
Very cool. Very, very cool. That's cool.
I can't wait. I think him and Destiny may end up. They might end up debating something to do with politics, like maybe Biden versus Trump or something like that. And I saw Destiny say, I think Jubilee might actually host it. I would be 1,000% down to watch Destiny and Shapiro debate. I think that'd be absolutely amazing. I was just talking about today the reason how I found Destiny was actually in a video where I thought that he actually did pretty, not poorly. I just thought that Matt Dillahunty had done a lot better, and that was in a pro-life, pro-choice debate. They're both pro-choice, but for different reasons. And I thought that Destiny being confronted with a person as intelligent as Matt Dillahunty actually brought out the best in him. And even though I thought that Matt Dillahunty kind of made the better points in that debate, I thought that Destiny did a good job of holding his own against somebody that probably he wasn't used to going against that level of intellect. It was actually a really good one. So I cannot wait to see a Ben Shapiro Destiny debate.
I think those are the 6 that are currently on my nightstand. There's more than that on my nightstand, but they're those 6. Finally, number 10 is a human, Kelly. Kelly is my assistant. I literally cannot function without Kelly telling me where to be on an hour-by-hour basis.
Dude.
I realized pretty early on that I'm really, really bad at knowing where I'm supposed to be, because if something is not important to me, I
Of
just
course they
like
brought up
my
a
brain.
Joe Biden
And
clip.
So much so that, as all my producers know, they will literally be telling
That's
me what
petty.
I have to say
That's
like in
petty.
the next 20 seconds, and if I'm not interested, I just will not listen. It's really obnoxious. And so my producers will be like, Ben, did you actually hear me? I'll be like, maybe. Bye, guys. So those are 10 things I cannot live without, but there's one more. Your viewership.
Oh no. Oh Christ. Don't look at me like that, Ben. Dude. Oh! Oh! Ben, no. Buddy, don't look at me like that. I feel like he's trying to take my soul. Well, we all know a little bit more about Ben Shapiro. I promised that this wasn't going to be educational. I promised we were just going to have fun this time. So that happened. I feel as though I know more about Ben Shapiro than I ever wanted to. Shabibo is now in my brain. Dude, Ginger Billy is like
Hey,
my
baby,
favorite.
I'm gonna go out there and get this yard work done before it gets real hot outside. But first,
Oh, nah, dog. Oh, nah.
it ain't too bad out here. God, dog. It is hotter than a hooker's doorknob on payday. Darn bugs. And this humidity. I bet I got swamp
Oh,
bugs.
dude. Oh, my God, dude. Hold on. Oh, God.
God,
Oh, I'm trying to get the tattoos.
darn gnat.
Those tattoos are so amazing. Can you guys see that shit? It's a pill bottle with Pac-Man. Oh, my God. Ginger Billy is amazing. This is what makes me proud to be a ginger right here. We watched his video the other night, the parody one. That was really good. Matt Walsh. I have to like stop myself from watching the political stuff.
Let's end this on a positive note. So, let's say Trump defies gravity. He's back in the White House. Obviously, you guys.
The American people are his gravity.
Obviously, you guys think things have gone to shit under Biden. What do you?
Have you seen gas? Are you here with us on this planet? Do you care about the integrity of our country?
Of course, but historically, gas and inflation.
Oh God, I gotta go to a Trump rally, man. I gotta go to one. Me and Redonk have talked about taking mushrooms and going to a Trump rally for so long. I need to make that happen. What up, LB? Yo, LB in the house. LB, we're here doing we're doing fun stuff. It's Fun Stuff Saturday. Let's see. Yeah, he just admitted he was a narcissist, Clay. Exactly. Does not care. Outside for 5 minutes, burnt face, red droopy eyes, all of that business. Let me tell you, I cannot go outside without sunblock, and when I do, I turn a certain red color. I think this is one we're gonna watch. Let's get a little bit of this. Let's get a little bit of this in. We're gonna just click a random spot.
On difference in the way that in this moment Trump supporters support Trump and Biden supporters vote for Biden. I will say I'm not really obsessed with Biden as a person or even him as a figure. I just looked at him versus Trump and I went, oh, lots more policies, better respect for democracy, etc., etc. And same thing with even in a primary. I'm not going to get obsessed with one of the candidates on the stage, but instead just say, who do I kind of align with on policy more?
But do you think that there's more people in this country that supported Biden than Barack Obama? I don't buy that.
Yeah.
100% I don't buy that. But he got how many more million votes?
Absolutely.
I don't buy that. Not even for like a common sense. I don't buy it.
Okay. Well, that's just a short clip. We're going to watch that. I think we're going to watch that on Wednesday. I don't want to get too deep into that. And also, it's not supposed to be we're not supposed to be doing politics today. Oh, God.
Today, me and my wife are going to play a game called the Wheel of Pain. We're each going to take 3 turns spinning the wheel. And whatever body part the wheel lands
Scared
on,
Ketchup.
will be
I'll
the
bring up
body
Scared
part
Ketchup.
that we have to wax. I guess I'll be first. So we're about to wax the undercarriage.
Oh, no!
Got my legs spread like I'm having a baby.
Oh, no!
Oh, you got it a little bit attached to my junk, too.
Oh, no!
Like, I use the smallest.
Just do it! Just do it!
All right, what do you think?
Oh, God!
She just ripped my taint off.
You're
Oh my God, this dude is a national treasure. Oh yeah, Luke does rock. I fucking love Luke Beasley, and he's like grown so much. Luke Beasley has like gone from being this like kind of like, I wouldn't even say awkward. He's always been pretty good, but he stumbled a little bit more. He's much more articulated now. It's like Luke Beasley has grown so much in the past like year. It's been great to watch, actually. It's been very fun to watch, and I'm super proud of that kid. And everybody's a kid to me, except for Fatty. Me and Fatty are like the same age. Scared Ketchup. The Lauren Boebert and Trump show. Oh my God. AI Lauren Boebert will give advice to teens. Have you watched any of these, Fatty? Which one's good? Yeah, he's incredibly sweet. He's such a good person. Clay, that is Ginger Billy. Ginger Billy, and he's amazing. He's super funny. I love that dude. Carrie Lake, plastic surgery tips. Which one of these is good? Boebert will give hand jobs. Is that a good one? Okay, let's just do this one.
Hey folks, it's me, your favorite president.
And me, your favorite ex-escort who's wondering, is it too late to get my old job back?
It's always good to have something to fall back on.
Or fall front on.
Whatever.
His little hand. His strong hand. Holy shit. Oh, man. Oh, Christ. Look at his little strong hand. That's some straight up AI hands right there, my friend. Oh, man.
Whatever the client wants.
The customer's always right.
Unless they're on the left, like your date for Beetlejuice, Marlon Rando. Isn't he a Democrat that hosts drag shows at the bar he owns?
Yes, he is, but I didn't know any of that when I agreed on a price to spend the night with
him.
If you don't mind me asking, for future reference, how much did it cost him?
Well, I usually charge 2 Red Robin Appletinis and $20 cash, but I liked Marlon, so I settled for a Chipotle burrito bowl and a $10 Dollar Holler gift certificate.
Dude, I say Chipotle. That's how I say it, is Chipotle. I think I'm going to start saying Chipotle. Oh my god. That's it's gonna be, you have to have a little micro dong to get a hand job from this one right here. Like that, that's a small hand, bro.
Certificate. Anywho, we're here today to promote episode 17 of my wildly popular and successful YouTube series, The Trump Show. Coming soon, only to Scared Ketchup's YouTube channel.
I'm so excited too because we will be hosting some new, very special guests.
And Marge the Bounty Hunter will be back for her second appearance as well.
Woohoo, let's get it on, y'all.
Oh
But the
my
best part
god!
is that
Dude, Fatty, why have you not told me about Marge the Bounty Hunter?
Lauren Boebert, will be giving advice to average American teenagers on how to best conduct yourself. Advice to average American Boebert part is that
for her second appearance as well.
Woohoo, let's get it on, y'all.
That is absolutely amazing. Whoa. I am like, my mind is blown. It works so well. It's like, I don't know who has better hair, Marjorie Taylor Greene or Dog the Bounty Hunter. Who has better hair? God, that is amazing. I could just spin. I need like a poster with that. That needs to be in the background. I might cover up the Eagle sticker with a picture of Marge the Bounty Hunter. Holy shit, that's amazing.
But the best part is that Lauren Boebert, will be giving advice to average American teenagers on how to best conduct yourself in public spaces.
Do you really think you're qualified to give that kind of advice to impressionable teens?
Absolutely not. But being unqualified has never stopped me from doing anything before.
We are so much alike.
Two pea brains in a pod.
So tune in, probably tomorrow, 1 p.m.-ish, for episode 17 of The Trump Show.
And before we go, let's meet two of the kids who will be on the show and the receiving end of my sage wisdom and advice. 17-year-olds Mavis T. Green and Matthew Forehead Gates Jr.
May Jesus save them.
Matthew Forehead Gates Jr. Oh my god. Some people are just so amazing. I can't get over how like creative people are.
Hey, Forehead, heh, like, what do you want to do today? Heh.
Like, what do you mean, Mavis? It's like...
Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Matt Gates. Oh, God, that's so amazing.
We're, like, already doing it, dumbass.
Oh, dude. Oh, man. Fatty, that is amazing, dude. Oh, single dad killing the satire scene. Trump's white balls is a play on Chef's my chocolate salty balls. Put them in your mouth. Suck them, suck them, suck them, suck them. Dude. Oh, Luke Beasley. Yeah, Luke Beasley's amazing. Oh, football? Yeah, it's Saturday, so college football's on. I've never been a big college football fan. I don't know. It's just too much scoring. I know that sounds insane to ever say that there's too much scoring, but college football kind of has like it just seems like they don't even try to play defense. Scores are like 50 to 47. It's too much for me. It's like a scoring overload. Okay, that guy is. I gotta remember to like these things. We'll subscribe to Scared Ketchup too. He is killing it. That is amazing. I also wanted to watch this full Trump interview. Maybe we'll do that on another day. I didn't want to make you guys hang out with me for another 3.5 hours while I react to an entire Trump interview, because you guys know I stop the Trump interview every like 2.5 seconds to talk about the dumb shit he says. It's like almost impossible to like watch a Trump video without like stopping it every 2 seconds. Well, here's some hip hop from Ginger Billy.
I wish I knew how to understand, boy. Back in our day, me and this man here, we was stallions.
Stallions.
We went for the thick ones.
They used to call me Go Get 'em. Cause I would go get 'em.
Hell, you really got mercy.
That's a big old butt.
Mercy, that's a big old butt, big old butt. Sitting high like a 35. I'm a pickup truck. Get loose, crazy coops in your
take a look at that booty. I'd say it was a wagon, but it's more like a dually. And I ain't really catch your name, howdy doody. You ain't even gotta tell me, I'ma call you Super Duty. Yellow tape, cause it's a whole wide load. Shorty got a dump truck plus a whole backhoe. They don't really like you, they must've broke the mold. If you ain't working with enough, then you can go get some more. Let's go, we can go for a ride. I wanna be beside you in my side by side. And we can hit the 450, had a time our life. Head to Old Town Road just as long as I drive. Yippee-ki-yay, yeah, I like him kinda fixed.
I was just gonna say, he's got a flow, dude. He's not bad. Oh my god, there's so much bad hip-hop out there, and he's probably better. Oh, he's probably better than like half the stuff I hear nowadays. God, that was amazing. I don't want to, like I said, I want you guys to go over, give these guys likes and subscribes and watch their videos. I don't want to be taken up. What the fuck? Hold on.
Your mother called. She's worried. You want to talk?
Nothing to say. It's all over.
Not the way I hear it.
Coach, I've got AIDS.
Whoa!
You're HIV positive. Big difference. It could be years before you even get sick.
Yeah, but it's gonna happen.
Oh my god. What is this, the 90s? This is probably the 90s, right? It's got to be the 90s. When was Cartoon Network around? I mean, yeah, Cartoon Network was around in the 90s. Oh my god. We make some, like, strange stuff. Oh, and there's another one? Oh, is this Captain Planet? No shit.
How about it, Coach? Can he play?
Hey, what's he doing here? He's not gonna infect my players.
Oh my god.
He's got AIDS.
It's okay, Coach. I don't want to cause trouble.
Oh my god.
Stay put, Todd.
Dude, Magic Johnson is so triggered. What the? Oh, it was a different time. It was a different time, guys. It was a different time. Have you guys ever... Coach, I got AIDS! I got AIDS, Coach! Oh, shit. Alright, hold on. Let's see if I can do this. Because I can't watch... I don't want to watch full videos because I don't want to get DMCA'd. Most of the stuff I always look at with you guys is... Oh, why am I... That's not what I'm trying to do. Oh, 562. This guy probably won't DMCA me then.
In our modern free-spoken society, there is a word that we still hold taboo. A word with a terrible history of being used to abuse, oppress, and subdue. Just 6 seemingly harmless letters arranged in a way that will form a word with more power than the pieces of metal that are forged to make swords. A couple of G's, an R and an E,
oh, Jesus.
an I and an N. Just 6 little letters all jumbled together have caused damage that we may never mend. And it's important that we all respect that if these people should happen to choose to reclaim the word as their own.
Oh, Jesus
It doesn't
Christ.
mean the rest of you have a right to its use. So never underestimate the power that language imparts. Sticks and stones may break your bones, but words can break hearts. A couple of G's, unless you've had to live it. An R and an E, even I am careful with it. An I and an N, in the end it will only offend. Don't wanna have to spell it out.
Oh, my face hurts. Oh.
Only a ginger could call another ginger. Only a ginger could call another ginger, yeah. So listen to me if you care for your health. You won't call me ginger lest you're ginger yourself. Only a ginger can call another ginger ginger.
Oh, man.
When you are a ginger, life is pretty hard. Years of ritual bullying in the schoolyard. Kids calling you Ranga and Fanta Pants. No invitation to the high school dance. But you get up and learn to hold your head up.
Oh, that's so
Try to
true.
be cool and not get fed
Oh,
up.
Jesus
But until the
Christ.
feeling of feel is truly let up, then the word is ours and ours alone. Don't you know that only a ginger can call another ginger ginger? Only a ginger can call another ginger ginger, yeah. So if you call us ginger, we just might come unhinged. If you don't have a fringe with at least a tinge of the ginge in it, only a ginger can call another ginger ginger. Now listen to me, we're not looking for sympathy. Just because we're sensitive to UV, just because we're pathetically pale, we do alright with the females. Yeah, I like to ask
Damn
the ladies
right.
round for ginger beer, and soon they're running their fingers through my ginger beard, stuffing my ginger nuts into their ginger tea, and asking can they call me ginger, and I say I don't think that's appropriate, because only a ginger can call another ginger ginger. Only a ginger can call another ginger ginger, yeah. And all the ladies agree it's a fact. Once you've gone ginger, you can't go back. Only a ginger can call another ginger ginger. Yeah, you can call us bozo or fire truck. You can even call us carrot top or blood nut. You can call us matchstick or tampon.
Oh.
Fucking with the G word is just not on. If you're a gingerphobe and you don't like us, you gotta stand to provide if you wanna fight us. But if you cut yourself, you might catch gingivitis. So maybe you should shut your funky mouth. Only a ginger can call another ginger ginger. Only a ginger can call another ginger ginger, yeah. So if you call us ginger, you can't whinge if you're injured. If you don't have a tinge of the ginger in your minge, only a ginger can call another ginger ginger. And you know my kids will always be clothed and fed, cause Papa's gonna be bringing home the gingerbread. And they'll be pretty smart because they'll be well read. And by red, I mean red, and the other kind of red. Woo! Only a ginger can call another ginger ginger. Only a ginger can call another ginger ginger, yeah. Just like only a ninja can sneak up on another ninja. Only a ginger, only a ginger, only a ginger, yeah. Are you listening? I'm not pointing the finger, I'm just having a singer. I'm just reminding ya that only a ginger can call another ginger ginger.
Wow. Wow. That's a fucking masterpiece. That is absolutely amazing, Fatty. You said you're collabing with this dude? Oh, I will subscribe on both of my accounts, okay? And we will... Yeah, let's see where we can share this to. Oh, I gotta log in. Oh, because I'm in my wrong... Okay, well, I will be sharing that man's video everywhere I possibly can. I can't do it on this. This is my email account for like posting videos and stuff, so you guys can't see my search history. Don't let you guys see my search history. That is amazing. That was absolutely great. Did you say that's out near Idaho? Greatest song of all time. I cannot... I believe this person may be right. That may be my #1 song right now. Wow. Yeah, that ginger anagram was amazing. Like, so close. Some of my best friends are redheads. Oh, man. Back to Ireland. Hey, here's this Uncle Fatty guy. Getting canceled in 3, 2, 1. Oh, you called it, LB. You called it. Oh, man. Original by some comedian. I forgot his name. Link in bio. Okay. Oh man, Peachtree, thank you for buying that shirt. I appreciate you so much, and thank you for rocking it. Like, there's a person, and I should email her because I do have her email. Her name was MAGA Immune Mama, and she was like one of my first like real like big fans. And I actually sent her a signed Angry Ginger T-shirt. It is one of one. There is only one signed Angry Ginger T-shirt out there. And I did do that for her. Like, if you guys look at my search history, you're gonna find like Christina Applegate in there. So that was amazing, dude. That was amazing. All right, let's. I want to watch a couple more videos, and then I gotta go actually like, do stuff. Macho Man Randy Savage, a Space Ghost Grandpa. What the fuck?
Oh, hey there, little girl. What's your name?
Well, I'm
Ooh,
Raven Simone, I'm 10 years old. I was on Hanging Mr. Cooper at the Cosby Show.
Did you know that you're on the TV?
Yes, just like you.
Have you met any famous people on the TV?
Stop yelling. I've met Whitney Houston. I've met Michael Jackson.
What the fuck? Nurple, Nurple, Jerry, Belly, oh yeah! You still with me? Shut up, Flip, or I'll slam your head so far down between your shoulder blades, you'll have to open that vest to face your own anguish as I hold a mirror up to your midsection.
WrestleMania 3 at the Silverdome in Pontiac, Michigan. It's a day that I'm certain my guests at this time will not forget.
Back in the day, like, I was a big wrestling fan when I was a kid. Like, I can't do wrestling anymore. Like, it's a little too much for me now. If I'm gonna watch like a male soap opera, I'm gonna watch UFC. But back in the day, I was like the biggest like wrestling fan when I was a kid. And the Macho Man Randy Savage and like Hulk Hogan, the Undertaker, all of those dudes, like, I loved like how like bigger than life their characters were, man. Like, I mean, that was back in the 80s and 90s when we didn't have anything else to do. And, like, you could buy that, like, WrestleMania pay-per-view. And I will say this. You can go get a VHS of, like, whatever, Survivor Series, WrestleMania. It still holds up, dude. Like, me and a good friend of mine who passed away about 5 years ago in high school, we would sit down and we would smoke just like copious amounts of marijuana, all right? And we would just watch these we'd go to the video store and we'd rent like the Survivor Series from like 93 and Royal Rumble, and we'd just get higher than a kite and we'd watch that shit and just laugh and laugh. It was amazing. And I can't do that with today's stuff. Like, it's a little bit, maybe I'm just like out of touch with it, but like some of this shit was amazing.
I'm talking about the former Intercontinental Champion
Such a
of the
character.
world.
Imagine this dude backstage. He's about to have an interview, and he's like drinking coffee, and he's talking, and he's getting in character, and he finds these creams just sitting back there, and he's just like, cream of the crop. That's what I'm going to talk about. I want to talk about being a cream of the crop. And he's just like, I mean, these guys were so creative. Like, they're like they were literally characters. Like, they're caricatures, and it was just like absolutely amazing. And I don't know, I'd never seen this guy outside of obviously wrestling, but I'm guessing he was a different person when he wasn't on camera. But turning it on, turning it off, just like absolutely insane. Too. Dude, it was a different time when you could wear a man could wear a turtleneck, a short sleeve, tight purple turtleneck. It was a different time. People. Oh, you know, there's somebody back at the coffee station going, "Who took all the creamer?" Like, is there no fucking creamer? Oh man. Oh, I'll show you this one. This is when, okay, so when I bought my house, okay? So I never thought I would ever own a house. Like, this is not something that seemed possible for me growing up where I grew up. I mean, when I was a kid, it was like I was going to be in prison, like I was going to be nobody. Like, I had no like idea that I'd ever own a home in my life. And my wife, the amazing, wonderful person that she is, convinced me to purchase a home. And we looked at during the what was it, the housing collapse in 2008. It was around like 2011 we started looking for a house. 2010. we started looking for a house, and all these houses have been foreclosed. They're like, people had ripped out the water heaters out of the places. Like, all the driveways were collapsing, like, because people weren't putting any money in their homes. So, like, we'd look at these gigantic houses that I'm like, holy shit, like, can I afford this? And the lady's like, yeah, it's within your budget. Your credit's good. She's like, it's just, there's a lot of work to be done on these houses because that's why they're so cheap. And it was at the very bottom of the market too. So we're looking at these crazy houses with these like, giant fireplaces and granite countertops. And just, if anybody else is like, that doesn't sound that crazy to me, it was insane. I grew up in a fucking converted bus with no electricity, no bathroom. Like, I used to shit in a bucket. I am probably sharing way too much with you guys right now. But I used to literally shit in a bucket. And when at the end of the night, if the bucket was full, I, at like 18 years old, would have to carry a bucket full of fucking feces and pee, and we dump it in the trash can. That's like how poor I was, okay? Just to give you guys an idea. Sorry for sharing too much, but that's how I grew up. So, like, granite countertops are a big thing to me, okay? Wood floors are a huge thing for me. So we went through all these houses, and we looked at a couple, and we put in bids, and there's like some houses way the fuck out there with lots of land, and it was like super cool. And we just couldn't like really like put in a good enough bid on some of these. The housing market was just starting to heat up. And I came to this house where I'm at now with our real estate agent and my wife. And we walked into the house, and it was in perfect condition. There was nothing broken. And I'm like, dude, am I even supposed to be here? And she's like, yeah, like, this is within your budget. She's like, yeah, this is really crazy. This is a really nice house. I'm like, oh, dude, like, fucking, should we buy it? She's like, if you don't buy it, I will. So we put in a bid, and I kind of still lived in this like reality of like, oh, there's no way we're going to get the house. Like, like that's like too good to be true. And the day that I got the keys to this house, there was nothing in the house. It was like that Will Smith meme where he's standing there after they've moved all the stuff out, and he's just standing in the middle of the room. I walked into this house, and I was like, this is my house now. This is absolutely mind-blowing and amazing that I own a house now, and it's this house. It's a beautiful house. And I walked around, okay, for the first night, like, I just had a bunch of drinks. What is it? He does the strut. This is what I did. Oh, okay. Even at that age, I did not do that. I did not drop an elbow on the floor. I would have harmed myself. It was absolutely, I just walked around the house doing that over and over and over again.
Let's be realistic for a minute. Am I cooking, huh? I mean, take a look at this, huh? Is this what's happening in professional wrestling, huh? Very cocky.
Oh, I can't find the woo. How is this like, come on. I did the strut, and I just strutted around the house going, woo! My wife's just like, what is wrong with you? I couldn't help myself, though. It was such a good time. Oh, man. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. He does daily aspirations from the Ric Flair? No shit. Isn't he? He's from like Carolina or something like that, right? Oh, man. No, I did not arm drop on the floor, fatty. Like, I played sports for a good portion of my life, and my body is still in pretty good shape. But like, I don't know if I could have got up after dropping that. Yeah, Great Pill, dude, absolutely amazing guy. All of these guys they're just such. His heart snapped into a Slim Jim. That is what the roids do you. When I joke about finding... Well, I'm not really joking when I say I'm trying to get TRT. I'm literally trying to convince my doctor to give me TRT. I'm like, bruh, like, help me out. But those old steroids, man. Those old steroids were no joke. Your heart... it is difficult to even imagine... like what the side effects of that, what those wrestlers not only did to themselves, like, just the beatings that they gave themselves, but also like what the steroids and stuff did to their bodies. Like, absolutely insane. Let's see here, dude. We'll watch some more of this, dude. Fatty, tell him not to copyright claim me, okay? Because I don't want to. I hate having to fight copyright claims. I probably watched enough videos today that I'm gonna probably get like 4. Poor Harry screws themselves with Trump. Yeah, that's true. Like I said, I'm trying not to watch. Dude. Oh, I know what I want to watch. You guys, how many of you guys watched the old college, what is it? Funny or Die? College humor Batman. This is possibly, and I don't, this is one of them, if they want me to cut it out, I'll cut it out. I don't care. Batman... Dirty Mind, that's what I was looking for. This is quite possibly my favorite skit of all time. Have you guys seen this? Yeah. Grey Pill, you're going to love this. If you've never seen this, Grey Pill, I bet you have seen this. But, dude, it is the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Where's the traitor?
I broke you. How have you come back?
You think you're the only one who can learn the strength to escape?
I did not escape.
The child of Ra's al Ghul made me alive.
It's the best Batman voice. It's the best Batman voice of all the Batman voices. This dude has the best Batman voice.
But he is not the child of Ra's al Ghul. I am.
What? Miranda.
Talia, Al Ghul, here to finish my father's work.
Oh, we totally had sex.
Yes, I know.
Oh, I'm just like in my head, I'm thinking about the red pill people. I'm just thinking about some incel dude just getting stabbed. He's like, but we had sex. Like, just the ultimate, just fucking twist. Finally gets a girl, finally gets her to have sex with him. She stabs his ass. Oh, man. My two worlds are colliding here.
It was all a cruel ploy to gain your confidence.
That was a cruel ploy. Sign me up for another.
When the mission is at hand, no act is off limits.
Oh, I agree. Nothing was off limits. It's like an all-you-can-fuck buffet.
Okay, Bruce, that's enough.
Okay, let's get back.
I could watch this like a million times. I wasn't the manager at my store when this came out, I don't think. I think I might have been the assistant manager. But I would show this to everybody. Everybody that walked in the office, I was like, hey, watch this.
You must be wondering how we came to this moment, Mr. Wayne.
Let me see if I recollect. Some stuff happened. You sucked my dick.
My father.
Like a lot.
My father never accepted Bane.
How was that, by the way?
Are you done?
I hadn't showered that day, and I fight crime in a rubber suit. Really seals in the flavor.
Oh, dude, Jesus.
My father only saw a monster who could not be tamed.
You tamed my monster.
Oh, shut up, okay?
And this is like how every conversation goes between me and my wife. Oh, man. Oh, Peachtree. Keep your niece out of the room. Keep your niece out of the room, Peachtree. This shit got not safe for work real quick. This is my favorite skit. You should either go back and watch it yourself or rewind my video and watch it. This is my favorite skit of all time. And I shit you not, like, this is how every conversation with my wife goes. So when I say that my wife has tried to divorce me a couple times, I literally mean that. And some of it is because of this problem I have where I cannot stop making jokes. It just like it's impossible for me to not make a joke at any time. And a lot of them are your mom jokes and that's what she said jokes, also followed up with try that in a small town. That's this is the type of torture my wife lives with.
Hey!
With your mouth.
Stop!
And 2 other places.
Okay.
In an order that would surprise you.
Enough!
Ass mouth bad.
All right, that's it. That is my love you're speaking to. I am her protector.
That's ironic, because we didn't use any protection. And I offered.
You motherfucker.
No, Bane, it's fine. These words will be his last.
Her last words were, spit in my mouth.
Okay, do you understand what's happening right now? A bomb is about to blow up Gotham, and I've stabbed you.
I stabbed you first. With my dick.
I got it.
Just to clarify, guy who breathes through a crab. It's not the first time one of us has shoved 9 hard inches up into somebody's ribs.
It wasn't 9 inches.
Oh God, we need to do a red pill version of this. Oh man, how do I get in contact with these people? Oh God, like the skits they could just write themselves, like Batman goes red pill. Oh man. God, this could be amazing. Okay, don't steal my ideas, guys. Okay, well, actually, if you, okay, because I'm a procrastinator, and I'm also really bad at, like, following through with my ideas, so go ahead and steal my ideas. I just want to see them come to fruition. I don't care. Just make them happen for me, guys.
Except when I did it to her, she loved it.
Enough! Soon you will feel the fire of 12 million souls you failed.
So what you're saying is by touching that red spot in just the right way, there's an explosion?
Exactly.
We
get it.
You know I'm good at it. I do the alphabet. A is for Alfred. B is for Bats.
It's Clarice, I get it. You don't have to show me.
I found it. I'm the world's greatest detective.
I'm the world's greatest detective.
Yes, how does it feel to have something hard penetrate your body? No? Nothing?
I mean, I could think of like 10 off of that.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Jesus
All sex
Christ.
jokes aside, I am losing quite a bit of blood.
You're an idiot.
All right, fuck this. I'm just gonna blow up Gotham now. Goodbye, my love.
Wait, are you crying right now? Jesus, his face is all wet, like mine was at the beginning.
And he's
And yours was at the end.
Press the button.
You gave Gordon a way to block my signal. No matter.
Oh.
You bought yourself 11 minutes.
What you should buy yourself is another pair of panties. I totally hid these from you when you were in the John.
Oh my God. Oh, this has been good, guys. This has been amazing. We got to do this more often. This is like, oh, Christ. I mean, I have literally watched this video probably 100 times. This is the first time I watched it probably in like 2 years, though. However long it's been since it's been out. But good Lord. This is just like, this is a masterpiece. The person who made this deserves a Grammy. I'm tired of hoity-toity bullshit holding back the people. Okay? Somewhere out there, this person exists and they are not getting nearly enough credit for how amazing they are. I need to get a hold of this person. Somebody find me their contact information. Oh.
So gross.
That's a lot of memories. You want a little? Which one of these tubes do you smell at?
Come on.
Now, you have my permission to cry.
Oh, man. Oh, okay. All right. I better actually do some work. My wife's out with her friend, hanging out. Her friend she hasn't seen in years, or a year or 2 years, from San Diego is back in town, and they're having a good time doing girl things. So I need to go do something, like clean a floor or take out some trash or something, because that's how you keep yourself in a relationship. Because you take out the trash. Batman goes red pill. Hashtag Batman goes red pill. Papers filed. Domain name and site coming soon. Bang bats. Dude, fatty. Like, remember these things. We need these to be saved. Because this is how we get rich, bro. Like, we just gotta canvas all the ideas. And we're gonna make some money off of this shit. Alright, guys. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. You may see me pop on again tonight. I don't know. Last night I had some tequila and played some video games. I will check my Discord. I do stream on Twitch under the name Endersmurf. That's an old video game moniker. But if you guys see me pop on Twitch or Kickstream, generally when I'm gaming, I'm not real good at talking because I'm an old person and I need to concentrate. But I will probably talk to you anyways if you ask me questions, and I will die over and over again and just screw the team I'm on. I have no problem with that. Sharon, my boy Sharon from Poland, who created the Discord, was there last night, and I'm trying to get back on Twitch so that way people like Sharon who supported me still get to see me pop in and pop out and say hi. So I appreciate you all. Omega, you're here at the end. I've been good. Rewatch the video. Rewatch that last part at least, Omega. If you have never seen the college humor Batman Has a Dirty Mind, dude, okay, go back, watch that shit. It is absolutely, absolutely amazing. Tomorrow's your birthday, fatty? Dude, I'm going to have 25 tequilas for you, buddy, okay? And I'm going to listen to that Ginger song over and over and over again. Oh, my man. Go mow lawn. Dude, I'll post sometime for you guys. I'll post the pics my wife took of me when I built my kids a playground. Like, I cut like 15 feet of hill with a pickaxe out and built a retaining wall and built a playground for my kids. But she took pictures of me, and I was quite swole in my youth. So I look big. And I keep that picture around to remind myself that I used to have muscle. All right, guys. I love you guys. Uncle Fatty, happy birthday, sir. Thank you, everybody, for stopping in. Great Bill Podcast. Brother Jumbie, thank you for the $10 donation. I appreciate you, as always. To my people that joined the Ginger Army, you are Ginger Snaps for now and forever. If you're interested in joining the Ginger Army, along with my amazing subscribers, Uncle Fatty, Redonk, Angie, Bucket, you can click the join button, and for 10 cents a day, you can help support me on YouTube and help to make me get on stream more often and say hi and watch funny videos on the weekend. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Stay safe out there and have some fucking fun, man. Get out there and don't let all this bullshit negativity get to you. Go have fun, smile, laugh, appreciate life. We get one. Love you guys.